I started ElliptiGoing like 6 or 7 years ago, and a big reason why I started was because I had been doing an extensive amount of cycling, and it was making me extremely tight. It was tightening my hip flexors. It was just affecting my posture. So I was looking for something that was more suited to what I needed, which was get good cardio, be in nature, be outside, doing activity, and it was just it was like the next evolution of biking. And I had already had issues where I had to take a seat off, and I rode a bike for 3 months without a seat. I could get a much greater workout in a shorter period of time. It was like somewhere between 15 to 30% more difficult, which made, for me, it was like, okay, less time, harder work, perfect, I'm in. And I came off and I'd feel like this. I'd be like, my posture was great. I didn't come off going, oh, my back was sore.
I think what's interesting is because biking, sometimes people push back a little bit when there's change.
Always.
But for me too, what I love about this is for training and the position and the amount of cardio that you get, I don't think you can beat it.
You can't. And the fact is, it is biking. People go, oh, that's not biking. It's kind of like stand-up pedals not surfing, or foiling's not surfing. No, that's surfing. Right. This is biking. They have tires, you have pedals. I mean, are you going to tell me what the position I have to be in to be doing it in order to make it what it is? It's like, oh, now I have to be bent over and with my arms straight and in a seated position, and it's like all of these things. And the fact is that what you realize about sitting is it's one of the worst things for us. Technically, I mean, whether you're sitting on a chair or in a car or in a plane or on a bike, it shuts down your core, turns off your core. Yeah. And so at the end, your core is not activated. So these bikes, these ElliptiGOs, these stand-up bikes, activate your core, get you in a better position, hard work, and so there's everything about them that makes them good. I mean, the great thing about the ElliptiGO is it's all hams and glutes. I mean, your bike never hams and glutes. The stand-up bike pushes a little bit more towards the quads, which is great, but you still have to be fully engaged because you're standing and you're having to keep your core to create stability. So there's nothing about any of it that makes it not something to do, and to try and just have it in your arsenal. Have a bike, have a road bike, have a mountain bike, have a stand-up bike, have an ElliptiGO. I mean, these are just tools, and it's like, you know, what did the guy say? Don't define me by my tools. Just which next thing can you grab?
And now they even have a home trainer, so if you own one of these and you live in a cold weather place, you
just
slap it on
well, now
there.
you have an elliptical trainer or even like a standing bike. I mean,
which is hard. Like when people talk about, oh, cardio, it is going to be hard to get that low impact cardio better than either on ElliptiGO or stand-up bike.
You're not, because if you do anything else, you're probably going to have a sore back.
You know, both of us have had joint replacements. There's a lot of science that very few people can really get away with long-term running, is that this is low impact. So where is it in our life that we can work this hard and have this low impact training? So
well, besides the water, nowhere.
Well, exactly. So
besides the water, nowhere.
I think that's the other important thing.
A low impact land-based discipline, this is at the top of the list. There's an aspect about it that makes them fun, which makes you able to do it more. You want to go get on them. You want to ride. You're not counting the minutes and be like, oh, that was 23 minutes, time to stop. And I think that's an important aspect of any, especially a cardio activity, because of the time span. You know, the length of time. You know, you're always like, oh, how long have I been riding? How long have I been running? And so if it's fun, it's kind of a distraction. So they're definitely fun to use, and that allows you to ride them more often and ride them longer.
So you have the cardio component, you have the low impact, you have the fun. If you can't get outside, now we've got something to accommodate that.
Outside
and you've got the great posture. So for anyone who's looking for any of those things or all of those things, we both love and use the ElliptiGO and the stand-up bike.
Absolutely. I have them in my garage. Don't touch them.